Sigma males are deeply in tune with themselves. They are highly reflective and by nature like to think deeply about the world around them. As a result, they tend to be highly observant and analytical towards their surroundings. They often pick up on little subtleties or gut feelings that others miss out on. As not everyone sees the world the same way as Sigma males do, they can often find themselves under pressure to push their way of thinking aside in favour of a more mainstream approach to life. One thing Sigma males tend to learn pretty early in life is that this kind of conformity will never work for them, and that they are best off trusting their instincts. Here are the top instincts that Sigma males should avoid ignoring in order to stay true to themselves. Number 15. Their observations. As we mentioned, Sigma males are by nature highly observant. This is due to their reserved nature, by which they prefer to take a step back and fully get a gauge on their surroundings before taking any rash action. Over time, Sigmas develop a highly advanced set of observational skills and tend to be able to spot things that others completely miss. Sigma males know that they need to trust their observations and really take note of what they see around them. They hate to let even the tiniest detail pass them by and know never to ignore the observations they make about the people and situations around them. Number 14. The need to say no. Many of us in society fall into the trap of agreeing to things we're not comfortable with just to please others. Most people fall somewhere into the social dominance hierarchy, meaning that we pretty much rely on others to get where we want to be in life. This, however, is not true for Sigma males. They operate outside of the traditional social hierarchy and reach their achievements almost entirely without help. They almost never ask others to advance them in life and understand that there is sometimes a need to say no when others ask too much of them. Whereas others may cave into the pressure to constantly please those around them, Sigmas know that they should not ignore the need to say no sometimes. Number 13. The desire for continual learning. Sigmas tend to possess above average intelligence, and often this is as much a result of nurture as it is nature. This is because not only are they naturally intelligent, but they possess a high degree of intellectual thirst and make an effort to continuously learn as much as they can throughout their lives. Sigmas hate nothing more than feeling that they are stagnating in their personal growth and like to read, learn, and explore the world around them in order to keep their wits sharp and their horizons expanding. While others may grow comfortable in ignorance, this cannot be said for the Sigma male, who cannot ignore his desire to keep learning more. Number 12. The need for time alone. While Sigma males are not actually particularly shy, they can sometimes appear to be so. This is because they display the characteristics of an introverted personality type that prefers to stick to themselves. Sigmas are not particularly fond of overexposure to social situations, and in fact can often find them quite draining. Rather, Sigma males find themselves energized by the time they spend alone with themselves and their thoughts. Their deeply reflective nature means that they like to spend a lot of time by themselves mulling over their thoughts, and the need to do this is so strong that it's something Sigma males simply can't ignore. Number 11. Keeping track of himself. As Sigmas are intrinsically motivated by a desire to keep developing and growing throughout life, they like to be able to keep track of where they've been and where they would like to go. Many Sigma males set checkpoints for themselves in life so that they know they are reaching their goals, and others may choose to keep a diary or journal to make sure they are living up to their own expectations for themselves. Sigma males know that there is no progress without self-awareness, and do their best to avoid ignoring the need to keep track of themselves over time. Number 10. The need for trusted friends. While Sigma males might be best known for their reputation as lone wolves in life, they also need to remain aware of the benefits of trusted companions in life. While they might technically be capable of doing everything themselves, this doesn't mean that they absolutely have to. Sigmas, just like everyone else, benefit from having close, trusted friends that they confide in. Sometimes it can be easy for Sigmas to forget this, so it's important for them to remind themselves that having trusted friends can make a big difference in life. Number 9. Their intuition. With a combination of strong observational skills and a strong capacity for reflection and analysis, Sigmas end up developing a pretty robust sense of intuition. Normally, Sigmas can sense the truth of a situation before many of those around them. It can sometimes be hard for them to put into words exactly how or why they know something, but Sigmas tend to just get a feeling when something is afoot. Over time, as they see that this gut feeling is often accurate, they learn that it's not something to be ignored. Number 8. His principles. As Sigmas walk their own paths in life, they will rarely be seen to blindly accept the set of principles handed to them by society. They don't believe in a principle or idea just because everyone else does, and there's few things they hate more in life than dogma. Instead of blindly following the herd, Sigma males like to look inward and figure out what's truly important to them in life. Once they define these principles for themselves, Sigmas can simply not ignore them. They stick to their guns and do what they feel is right, even when they run the risk of judgment at the hand of others. Number 7. The truth. Dishonesty has no place in the life of a Sigma male. As Sigmas are unconcerned with the opinions or judgments of those around them, they are not afraid to be blunt and tell things as they are. In fact, some Sigmas would prefer a world in which everyone was completely honest with one another. This is because Sigmas understand that beating around the bush only serves as a barrier to legitimate change and growth, and, in the long run, can do more harm than good. Even if it's uncomfortable or difficult to confront at first, Sigma males can never ignore the truth. Number 6. Personal responsibility. Just as Sigmas prioritize independence above just about all else in life, they make taking personal responsibility for their actions a high priority too. Sigmas know that if they are to stand on their own 2 feet in life, they need to be able to hold themselves accountable for their actions. By taking personal responsibility for that which is inside the sphere of their control, Sigma males make the most of their ability to make meaningful changes in their lives. By admitting their mistakes and not being afraid to take a good hard look at themselves, Sigma males maintain their policy of honesty and constant self-improvement. Number 5. Thirst for exploration. Sigmas are born with a natural sense of curiosity. This curiosity serves as the fuel for their limitless intellectual thirst and keeps them excited about learning new things throughout life. Sigmas are born with a natural desire to throw themselves into new and exciting experiences and always keep themselves on their toes. Sigmas are often the first to volunteer to try something new or risky because of this thirst for exploration that they simply cannot ignore. Number 4. Self-sufficiency. One of the main priorities that tops the list for Sigma males in life is the need to be self-sufficient. Sigmas don't like to feel that they are tied to others by being reliant on them. They would rather feel that no matter what happens, they are able to look after themselves. It can be easy to slip into comfortable habits and let go of the responsibility of remaining self-sufficient. But Sigmas will always be driven by their innate desire to steer away from the path of comfort and towards the path of self-reliance. This lone wolf instinct is something they can't push aside. Number 3. The feelings of their loved ones. Sigma males are not known for being the most social personality types. As we've discussed, most of the time they prefer to stick to themselves and are not typically the type to enter committed relationships or friendships with many people. Because they are so used to being self-reliant and on their own, Sigmas sometimes have the tendency to forget how their words and actions have the ability to impact others. Sometimes they may come across as cruel or harsh without intending to, and so it's important for Sigma males to bear the feelings of their loved ones in mind and be mindful not to ignore how they might be making others feel. Number 2. The need for challenge. Sigmas love to be consistently challenged throughout life. Rather than shy away from difficulty like many others might, Sigma males appreciate that there is no real growth in life without a bit of challenge. Sigma males are open with themselves about their limitations and see them less as setbacks and more as opportunities to overcome obstacles and improve themselves. When a Sigma male spots a challenge in life, it's something he simply can't ignore and walk away from. He has to tackle it head on. If you're enjoying the video so far, please make sure to give it a like down below. It really helps to grow the channel and makes it easier to see what kind of content you guys would like to see more of here on Bloke. Number 1. Their independence. The highest priority of all to a Sigma male is his independence. Throughout his life, he is primarily driven by an innate desire to be as free and independent as possible. All of his efforts end up working towards this ultimate goal, and this unquenchable thirst for independence is what lies at the heart of the Sigma male's lone wolf approach to life. As it is his very defining nature, a Sigma should never ignore or repress his desire to foster and protect his independence at all cost. And that's today's video. Thanks for sticking around. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and check out the rest of the channel for more insights into the minds of Sigma males.